Have you ever sensed that our soul is immortal and never dies? Reality is created by the mind. We can change our reality by changing our mind. No one is more hated than he who speaks the truth. Any man may easily do harm, but not every man can do good to another. Only the dead have seen the end of the war. The right question is usually more important than the right answer. The measure of a man is what he does with power. Courage is knowing what not to fear. Ignorance, the root and stem of all evil. Wise men speak because they have something to say. Fools because they have to say something. Good actions give strength to ourselves and inspire good actions in others. There are two things a person should never be angry at: what they can help and what they cannot. Thinking is the talking of the soul with itself. There are three classes of men: lovers of wisdom, lovers of honor, and lovers of gain. You should not honor men more than truth. Death is not the worst that can happen to men. At the touch of love, everyone becomes a poet. Love is a serious mental disease. The heaviest penalty for declining to rule is to be ruled by someone inferior to yourself. We can easily forgive a child who is afraid of the dark. The real tragedy of life is when men are afraid of the light. Those who are able to see beyond the shadows and lies of their culture will never be understood, let alone believed, by the masses. The greatest wealth is to live content with little. The first and greatest victory is to conquer yourself. To be conquered by yourself is of all things most shameful and vile. Knowledge which is acquired under compulsion obtains no hold on the mind. We are twice armed if we fight with faith. He who commits injustice is ever made more wretched than he who suffers it. One of the penalties for refusing to participate in politics is that you end up being governed by your inferiors. the price good men pay for indifference to public affairs is to be ruled by evil men. Opinion is the medium between knowledge and ignorance. The soul takes nothing with her to the next world, but her education and her culture. Excellence is not a gift, but a skill that takes practice. Music is a moral law. It gives a soul to the universe, wings to the mind, flight to the imagination, and charm and gaiety to life and to everything. No human thing is of serious importance. A house that has a library in it has a soul. If a man neglects education, he walks lame to the end of his life. Never discourage anyone who continually makes progress, no matter how slow. We do not learn, and that what we call learning is only a process of recollection. All is flux. Nothing stays still. You should not honor men more than truth. The measure of a man is what he does with power. We are twice armed if we fight with faith. Nothing beautiful without struggle.